Hello and welcome to TTFL Season 6, our first cross-play season. So tonight we've got an all-new driver lineup, all new teams, and because I've just had to post a stream link, I've completely lost in the Discord where the driver lineups are. So to run you through the teams and the drivers, in Mercedes we now have Non-Human and Scotty here. Red Bull is King Fi Panda and Thornicus. Ferrari is Scarinzi and Conk. McLaren is DXC Anthony and DXC Hobo. Aston Martin is RRL Greg and Just Blitz. Alpha Tauri is Innate77 and Stilled Sneeze. Alpine are Thomas and Find the Pass. Alfa Romeo are Hepburn and Simseku. Haas is Frenzy and Martin, and in the Williams, DXT Moyland and Speedy number 25. Let's get some detail up. So already got a few cars out on track. See, Scott is out, Innate is out, Hobo's out, and Panda are out. On the left hand side you will see next to it the drivers' names, the icons for either PS or Xbox. I believe we've got 10 of each driver in. 2, 4, 6, 7 Xbox drivers at the minute tonight. And unless that's... Looks like we've got 11 PS drivers. It doesn't say on the driver list which platform the drivers are on. Maybe Hobo can update that. Steve, no, that'll be Innate. Is going to be the first one to start their lap. Gets the car nicely through turn 1 into the next 90-degree left-hander, gets the DRS open. On the run down to turn 3, is he going to get affected? No, he misses the bump. It's nicely round turn 3. And then up to 5 and 6, keeps it tight on the left hand to make the right hander of 6 easier. Coming up now, entry to the castle section. How's he going to go through the castle? Just have a really nice line through there. Carrying the speed now all the way down. This back section turns 13, 14 to heavy braking 15. Blast down to 16. Important to get this corner absolutely spot on, because any speed you lose here, you'll lose all the way down this straight, as it's flat out now to the braking zone for turn 1. DRS open now, technically through the final corner, which is turn 20, which is just a kink, and opens us up with a 140.127. It's going to be Thomas coming through to start his lap. Hobo does a 141.3. I saw someone there taking one of the escape roads. I'm knocking everything over on the side. Scott is coming into the pits. Frenzy's in the pits. Thornicus now coming to the end of sector 2. Gets a purple sector 2 with a 16.8. And now on a flat out run through 17, 18, 19 and 20. DRS opens. crosses the line with a 1:41.0. So Scorenzi's done a 1:40.1. Stilled Sneeze has done a 1:41.6. Just Blitz did a 1:52. I'm gonna say he's had a slow lap, either traffic, something to get in his way. Follow Martin round now. Coming to the end of sector 2. 17.2 through sector 2, so 4/10 down on Thornicus. Hi Charlie, welcome to the stream. So Martin now gets the DRS open, flat out to the line, crosses the line with a 1:41.8, take him into 7th. Find the passes on an out lap, non-humans invalidated his lap. Conk just coming up to the end of sector 1 now. Is well through the end of sector 1, sorry. Just coming up to the castle. Slightly wider line on the apex there. It's possibly compromises him on his run. It doesn't actually appear to have a front wing. So I'm going to say he has lost his wing somewhere. Okay, it's nice of you to join the stream, Charlie, to watch your brother. Or are you just trying to watch to see if he stacks it in the castle section? Conk's possibly retired in the pits. He's starting his next lap. Frenzy's still in the pits. Martin's not on the lap. There's a Merc on track. That's Scotty on his out lap. So we can keep a proper eye on it. So we'll follow Scotty round for his first time lap round Baku. Keeping over to the right hand side, come on camera angle. There's a nasty bump on the start of that right hand curb as you come into turn 3. Everyone does seem to be avoiding that nicely during qualifying so far. This is a sprint race as well, so we've got a 9-lap sprint race after qualifying and then a 27-lap feature race immediately after the sprint. So there's points available for the top 8 finishers in the sprint and then the top 10 in the feature race. He had a flag at the start of sector 3, but that's now cleared. I think that was fine the pass, losing it out of turn 16. Scotty's done 17.8 through sector 2. Let's have a good line out of 16. And down. Start finish straight now. Crosses the line on a 1:42.2. Takes him 11th. Jump on board with Simseku now. Sims won the race around Monaco last week, which was sort of a test bed race for the cross-play. Let's see if he's still got the pace. I think, if I remember rightly, he won that start to finish. He got pole and just maintained his lead the whole way through. DRS open now and run to the line. So 141.6. Missed a couple of times jumping there. And Nate's still got provisional pole at the minute with a 140.1. Scorenzi in second on a 141. Moylan's jumped up to third on a 40.3. Non-humans in fourth on a 40.4. Hobo's in fifth on a 40.8. Thornicus currently in sixth on a 41.0. Dixie Anthony in seventh on a 41.3. Sims in eighth on a 41.6, as in Nate has just improved his time with a 39.7, so the first one to break into the 139s. Stilled Sneeze is in ninth on a 141.6. Martin currently 10th on a 41.8. Thus Blitz in 11th on a 41.8. Panda in a 12th on a 41.9. Scotty in 13th on a 42.2. Looks to be restarting the lap now though. Frenzy's yet to set a time. Speedy's on his out lap, and Thomas is yet to set a time. Does look like he's on the way out of the pits. And he's on his out lap. Imagine some Seppo's coming into the pit, so Hobo's going to be the next one to start a lap. Oh, it feels like my voice is going. No, Hobo's decided to bail on that one. Still Sneeze is coming round to complete his lap. Gets the DRS open. You've got 9 laps, Chonk. 9 laps to push through on that sprint race and try and get as many places as you can, so you've got a better chance in the feature race. So Scorenzi's broke into the 39.9s. Non-human looks to have just collected the barrier there. A little bit of end plate damage. Should just about have time to get back to the pit. Might be a bit tight on getting back out for another lap. is on a lap. Panda is just coming to the end of his lap now. And crosses the line with the 41.0, takes him up into 7th place. Aston Gus Blitz crosses the line with the 41.2 to take him into 8th. Simseko going out for another run, just starting his final flying lap. My screens keep disappearing. So that's McLaren taking the escape rider DXT Anthony at turn 3. John back, Sims has got a purple sector 1. As DXT Anthony is disqualified by the game for going the wrong way as he was trying to exit the runoff road. That is unfortunate. Sims now on the run down to turn 15. It's a great camera angle for once. Nearly a second up on his previous sector time. That will do him a 40.6. Can he find any more in the final sector? On the run now to the line. Definitely going to be an improvement. Currently going to take him up into 6th. Can he beat 6th? No, he does a 140.7, which does take him into 6th place. We've got Hasses on track. Frenzy does a 46.0. I'm still on a 41.2. Trying to work out if he's starting the lap. I believe he is just starting his lap now, looking at his ERS availability. So Innate still sitting on provisional pole on a 39.7. Is he on track? So that's Gotti in front of Innate, currently sitting in 13th on a 42.2. I think Scott is going to be pitting at the end of this lap, and he does dive into the pits. Go back to Innate to see if he can improve. It is currently down, massively down. So has Scorenzi got anything left in the tank? It's another couple of tenths to jump Innate to take the pole position. Taking the shortest run to the line does a 39.780. Less than 500ths off of Innate's time, but not enough to surpass him. So Scorenzi currently in 2nd. Simseko keeping out of the way. The Haas of SFR Martin, who's going to cross the line on a 141.1, takes a 10th out of his previous time, takes him up into 10th place. Just Blitz looks to be running slow. Frenzy's coming into the pits. Don't start playing up now, controller. Just Blitz crosses the line. So there we have it. There are our standings for the first cross-play sprint race. Innate takes pole. Scarenzi will be lining up in second place. Thornicus in third. Moyland in fourth. Non-Human in fifth. Thomas in sixth. Simseku in seventh. Hobo in eighth. Panda, in ninth. I'm going to go from the screen. So, Panda takes ninth, Martin takes 10th, Gus Blitz picks up 11th, Stiltneys in 12th, Scotty in 13th, Frenzy in 14th, and not setting a time, we had Find the Pass, Speedy, Conk, and DXT Anthony, who was disqualified for going the wrong way, trying to get out of the runoff at turn 3. So now we've got a 9-lap sprint race. Not seeing anyone say what the weather's going to be doing. I'm hoping it's going to give us something interesting. But it looks dry as we get to look at the back of the Rolex clock in the pit lane. Quality camera angles from Codemasters. Looking on the Discord, everyone's finding the pit lane entry a lot tighter than it was before. And the couple of laps I did earlier, I thought the entry was a lot tighter. You used to have a lot more room to swing it to the left to miss the barrier.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint.
So for the sprint race, the top 8 have decided to go on mediums. Panda's gone for the softs. Martin through to Scotty on the mediums and Frenzy on the softs. Everyone else on the mediums. There's no requirement to pit.
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final
During the sprint race,
made, and all that's left is for the drivers
it is
to
just a
deliver on
push
track.
to the end. And we are still on broadcast formation lap. So here we go, the first sprint race, waiting for the lights now. There we are, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's lights out and go, go, go. Speedy's picked up a drive-through for a jump start and carnage on the start line. Top 5 or 6 look to have got through okay, but there's been absolute carnage behind. Moyland and Non-Human side by side through turn 2. Non-Human looks to have got in front. Moyland gets the better drive. We've got a virtual safety car. A 5-second penalty for Moyland for ignoring yellow flags. Guessing that was as the safety car was called. It was side by side with Non-Human. Innate, Scarenzi, Thornicus maintain positions off the start. Gus Blitz through the carnage has managed to gain 4, Panda's gained 1, Still gained 3. Martin stayed the same. Conk has had a blinding start and has gained 6 places. Scotty's up 1. On the Pass is up 2. Hobo is down 6 places. I nearly said 13 then. Frenzy's down 1. Anthony's up 2. Speedy's down 1 but has that speed. Speedy has just found the wall at turn 15. And Simseku didn't make it off the start. So as we are back to green light racing now, Scorenzi has managed to get the pass done on Innate, take him into the lead. Thornicus just behind. Moylan keeping an eye on that group in front, followed by Non-Human and Thomas, and then we've got a bit of a gap back to Just Blitz in 7th. King Pie Panda's got Steeled for company. Conk is being closely followed by Martin and Scotty. Hobo and Frenzy. Frenzy looking to try and go around the outside of Hobo. This is probably up. There's Frenzy runs deep into turn 7. It's allowed Dixie Anthony to get past Hobo now, so the McLaren's running 13th, 14th. They're going to try and work together and pull each other along back to the pack further up. We go back to this battle at the front. Innate all over the back of Scorenzi now. Lovely toe in the slipstream there. Thornicus and Moylan trying to keep in that as well. Managed to drop Non-Human a couple of seconds now. Is anyone going for a move into turn 1? It doesn't look like it at the minute. The RS is now enabled though, so this is going to give Innate, Thornicus and Moylan the chance to get a move on Scorenzi as Innate's running up the inside into turn 3. Later on the brakes, managed to get the car turned and does take the place, but Scorenzi's fighting back round the outside of 4. Side by side into turn 5 now. Very clean racing from these boys out in front. So Nate manages to just get in front, but has a slightly poor exit from 7. Makes it through the castle. Thomas is now closing up on the back of this battle as well. Haven't got past Non-Human. This is going to start forming a bit of a DRS train now as we run down to turn 16. Thornicus having a look up the inside of Scorenzi, but decides better of it. Now the run down through 17, 18, 19 and 20 to the DRS zone. Scorenzi's dropped back a little from Innate. Now with the slipstream and DRS is starting to close that gap down. Is he going to be close enough to make a move into turn 1? Quite as Non-Human looked to get the back end a little bit sideways there, but kept it out of the barrier. Nate just seems to have a great drive off of those corner exit. He's got his setup nailed for the traction. Once this battle works its way through, Find the Pass picks up the fastest lap. Got some work to do to try and catch up the back of the pack. This battle for first is developed into a DRS train all the way back to 6th. Just Blitz is slowly closing that gap to 6th place. Great camera angle to go through the castle section on the nose of the Red Bull as Panda's trying to get closed down. Stilled Sneeze. And we come back to this battle at the front as they come into the back straight now. Scarenzi and Innate opening the gap to Thornicus in 3rd. Scarenzi looks a lot closer this time as more overspeed and gets the move done down the start finish straight. But can he get the car rotated into turn 1? Yes he can, he's got that move made now, but is Innate going to have the better drive with the DRS out of turn 2 to try and make a move into turn 3? Thornicus is closed up. Moylan is dropping back, he's just dropped out of the DRS range of the guys in front. Will be coming under pressure from Thomas behind. So halfway through the sprint race now, Scarenzi is your leader, Innate in 2nd. Thornicus has maintained his 3rd place. Moyland has maintained 4th, but with that 5-second penalty that could hurt him if it ends, if the race finishes this close. Thomas is up into 5th and Non-Human has dropped down into 6th. Blitz has gained 4 places to be in 7th. And the last points position for the sprint race is King 5 Panda. But he is starting to be closed in by Stilled Sneeze. Scotty and Conk are on the back of that battle as well. As this lead pack are making their way down the start finish straight once again. And it closing in on Scarenzi. Is he going to be able to get close enough to do the same as Scarenzi did? I think he's a bit too far back as Conk has. We've lost Conk and DXT Anthony and King 5 Panda. I get a feeling there might be cars stopped on track, guys. There are. We've got 3 cars at turn 18 and 19, so please be careful as you come around this corner. Find the passes through. Hobo, take it steady, there's a Ferrari around there somewhere. So trying to see the markables to work out if this is full safety car or VSC. Hobo decides to come into the pit. He's going to go for another set of softs. I do believe this is a full safety car because I can see the yellow. Yep, there we go. Marker board confirms it. Well, I can see the yellow dot indicating where the safety car is on track. So I'm just reading through Discord at the minute, see what's going on. So still under safety car. They could now be picking up the safety car. There we go, the safety car has picked the leaders up now. So, evening, Mrs. Moyland, or is it Mr. Carl? It's Mrs. Moyland should be racing in Tier 2, although I don't think Tier 2 are actually racing at the minute. They seem to be having lobby problems. How you doing, Mrs. Cole? Been getting your practice in for Mexico. Hopefully Tier 2 doesn't take too long to get going. It might be a very long night for RPR. We're just waiting for this safety car to be called in. Yeah, I'm not too bad. My voice is feeling a bit done in because I took one of the kids to a concert last night. Not my sort of music, but it was rather loud, so trying to speak was trying to shout over the music, if you could call it music. Didn't get back till early this morning, so I'm trying caffeine drinks to keep me going. But it looks like safety car is in this lap. So Scorenzi has become your de facto safety car as he is now gone. Try and break that toe from innate behind. How is everyone in the coach? Doesn't look to be any contact. Everyone looks to have got through clean. Innate's dropped back a little, but that better traction out of the corners is allowing him to close up to Scorenzi slowly. The concert was for an artist called No Offense, sort of a punk metal rock hybrid. It was different, but my daughter enjoyed it. Got to meet them, got something signed, so that was good. We've just lost Thomas, I think, at the entry to Castle. So Hobo's managed to get through. Martin needs to be aware there is a car abandoned at the entry to the castle. As we've lost Moyland as well. How have we lost Moyland? On the exit of... Oh, that was still nearly picked up. Non-human there. So the last couple of laps we've lost 4 drivers now. Or 4 more drivers. Scorenzi's still got the gap in front to keep him in front of Innate. Thornicus has dropped back from that lead pair. I don't know if he got caught with Moyland at all. Just Blitz currently in 4th place. I think he's a little bit too far back, but he's had great progress through the grid. Find the pass as well, up 10 places. Scotty's gained 7 places. Non-human, unfortunately, going round for this final lap with no front wing. He's going to come under pressure from Still Sneeze. As it stands at the moment, they'll both still be in the points unless Hobo can pull out something special and close up a 6-second gap in this final lap. Out in front, Scorenzi looks to have this sprint race under control. Obviously no DRS after the full safety car, and is outside the DRS range of Innate anyway. Innate did get a better exit out of 15. Can he capitalise on that through 16, 17, left-hander of 18, the right of 19, and Innate has lost it coming round turn 19, hit the outside wall and thankfully has bounced to the inside, so isn't sitting on the racing line. Hopefully no one else will have. His car has cleared now, so Scarenzi takes the win, followed by Thornicus. Gus Blitz picks up third place. Find the Pass takes fourth. Total places gained 11 for Find the Pass. Scotty picks up fifth. Non-Human picks up sixth. Still takes seventh. The final points place goes to Hobo in eighth. As Martin's coming round with no front wing to take the final place of ninth. Our non-finishers in the sprint race are Innate. Just so unfortunate. I think he was pushing a little bit too hard to try and close down and get a move done on Scarenzi. DXT Moylan, no idea what happened to him. I know he lost it. He must have lost it coming out of turn 15. Find the Pass takes the sprint driver of the day, which I think, to be fair, having made all those places up, is well deserved. So, to confirm, your non-finishers for the sprint were Innate, Moyland, Thomas, Frenzy, Panda, DXT Anthony, Chonk, Speedy, and Simseku. Just reading through the chat. Looks like there was contact between Thomas and Moyland. But a difference of opinion, Moyland saying that his car never touched Thomas on his screen. And again, we get that wonderful pit lane view of the back of the Rolex clock. Don't even get to see the face of the Rolex clock. Right, trying to keep an eye in Tier 2 as well to see what's going on. Okay, Tier 2 are doing a one-shot quali and 50% race, so they could still be finished roughly near time.
The streets of Baku. I suspect the drivers today will be very
But that mainly only
uphill section of the Old Town Wall. It requires pinpoint accuracy, perhaps more crucially, courage.
Excuse me, sorry, that's more affecting the RPR race that's due to start after
So as all the cars take their positions
races.
on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's
We'll
race.
get there.
The question I'm asking
So here we
is which
go.
teams have got it
Formation
right,
lap
which ones
has
have got it
been
horribly wrong.
completed by the game. So as we now wait for the start, I completely forgot to look at tyre choice and everything. Could be a one-stop race. Let's put tyres on. So top two on mediums, Gus Blitz on soft, and it's lights out, away we go. It's a lot cleaner start than the last race. Scarenzi has made it through, still holding on to first place. Gus Blitz has gone around the outside of Thornicus into turn 2 to take second place. Find the pass, holding on the back, looks to be looking for a move into turn 3. Everything now settling down, it's time to detail back. So DXT Anthony has gained 4 places off the start, as has Conk, trying to recover from adventures in the sprint race. Scarenzi absolutely blinding off the start, has built a 1.3 second gap to Gus Blitz already. Thornicus sitting in the half-second mark. Find the pass. It's holding on to the back of them with Scotty and Non-Human for company. Still Sneeze. He's within touching distance as we've got a McLaren round. That's the McLaren of Hobo, has lost it through turn 15. Thankfully hasn't taken anyone else with him. We've now got Scotty has lost it. Be careful coming round 18. Scotty is on the inside. As we have got our first safety car. Speedy has unfortunately picked up a penalty there for contact with Scotty's abandoned car. So we've got Moyland, Innate, Thomas, Speedy and Hobo all into the pits. Scotty's car has been cleared off the track now. Hobo taking his new wing. Speedy having to stack into the pits and serve his 5-second penalty. That's going to bring him out in last place, but as this is a full safety car, he will be able to close back up onto the pack. So I'll just run you through the running order whilst we're on the safety car. Scarenzi has maintained his lead from pole. Gus Blitz has managed to pass Thornicus to take second. Thornicus is currently now in third place. Find the pass has held on to his 4th place start. Non-Humans gained 1 place up into 5th. Steele's gained 1 up into 6th. Martin's gained 2 up into 7th. DXT Anthony has gained 7 off of the start, taking him up into 8th. Conk has done the same, 7 up into 9th. Panda's up 4 into 10th. Simseku's up 7 into 11th. Frenzy's gained 1 to 12th. Thomas has lost a place and is currently in 13th. Moylan's dropped 3 places and is in 14th. Innate's down 5 and is in 15th. Hobo is our biggest loser. Sorry, that sounds so wrong. I didn't mean it like that. Hobo has lost the most places since the start and still running in 16th, having dropped 8 places. Speedy has maintained his 17th, but is currently the last car on track after we lost Scotty at the exit of 19. Certainly know how to keep it all interesting. Lap 1, both races now has had incidents. hopefully Hobo and Speedy. Speedy's been back into the pits. What time have you gone for, Speedy? Speedy's gone on to the mediums. Hopefully Speedy and Hobo can get on to the back of this pack before the safety car does come in. I think Hobo, if he times it right, will be joining with lovely hot tyres. Currently no call on the safety car coming in. The light is still on and we're halfway down the straight. So it's either going to be a very late call from the safety car, which I won't put past this game. But I can't see the safety car coming in this lap now. Hobo should be on the back of the pack by the midpoint of this, by the end of sector 1, I'd say. And hopefully Speedy will be able to get on the back by the end of sector 2, which should then mean this will hopefully be the final lap of the safety car. Moyland and Frenzy have decided to come into the pits. Moyland going on to a set of hards, Frenzy on to a set of hards. So Hobo has caught up with the safety car Crocodile. Snakes its way through sector 2 now. Everyone will be on the back of this. See how they go through the castle behind the safety car. I do like the fact you can hear the V8 rumble of the safety car on spectator view as well. A little disappointing because it sounds nicer than the F1 cars. But that's me because I'm old and I'm used to... I still remember the V12 days. No better sounding F1 car than a screaming V12. So end of sector 2 and safety car has been called in at the end of this lap. So Just Blitz, guessing Scarenzi decided to pit. He did. I missed that. So Just Blitz is now your de facto safety car. They wait for the safety car to make it into the pit lane. Just Blitz is on the soft tyres, so we'll have an easier time getting them up to temperature and better traction out of the corners. And he has gone now, so Shornicus is in pursuit. He doesn't look to have been caught sleeping there on the restart. Trying to look a bit further down to see how clean everyone makes it through turn 1. Alfa Romeo of Simseco running a bit deep into turn 1 there, but everyone does seem to have made it through. Just Blitz is holding in front of Shornicus, but Shornicus is closing that gap up slowly. Find the pass has been passed by Steele, Martin and Anthony. Tonk has found his way through as well. Find the pass. Had a poor entry into one of the corners. It's affected him on the exit. Shornicus really is starting to close up onto Just Blitz now, putting the pressure on as they go through the castle section. Everyone looks to be getting through there without incident. No yellow flags popping up. Stick with this battle out in front. Non-human right on the back as well. Everyone's still within the 1 second mark. I see no DRS still at the moment. Gus Blitz will be under pressure now, giving the toe down this long straight. The long kinky straight. Economicus looking to go around the outside. We've got another safety car. We've got a McLaren of Hobo. Hobo has lost it at almost the same place as Scotty. You can jump on comms if you want, Hobo. So it's safety car number 2. I think we've had about 3 laps of actual racing. One safety car went in on 3, started 4. Yeah, about 3 laps. So I'll run through the position changes again. Gus Blitz currently sitting in first. Cornicus holding place in second. Non-human and Stilled Sneeze have gained 3 places. Martin's gained 4. DXC Anthony and Conker both gained 9 places from the start. Scorenzi's dropped 7. Simseku's gained 9. Thomas has gained 2. Moyland is where he started. Innate has dropped 2. Frenzy's where he started. Find the Pass has dropped 10 places. King Phi Panda is down 1 and Speedy is up 1. Hobo, get in the party. So now we wait for everyone to catch up to the safety car. Please forget to listen to the V8 rumble again. We've lost DXT Anthony as he retired in the pits by the looks of that. He must have done. Okay, mate, Hobo. Well, if you do decide to jump in comms, the invite's there, mate. Hopefully Tier 2 have got something running. So, still under safety car, waiting for the back of the grid just to catch up. It's probably working out quite well for Gus Blitz on those soft tyres. Having only actually done 3 laps of racing on them. Who's stopped so far? So far to stop, Scorenzi in 7th, Simseku in 8th, hasn't stopped yet. Thomas has stopped, Moylan stopped twice, in 8th stopped, Panda's stopped, Speedy's stopped 3 times, Find the Pass has stopped twice, and Frenzy has stopped 3 times. fastest lap currently sits with non-human, as Gus Blitz has decided to pit. Obviously he doesn't want to be on those soft tyres. Must be showing some signs of wear. So that's gifted Gornicus the lead. And that's dropped Gus Blitz all the way down to 13th place. So everyone should be on the back of the safety car. Are you not supposed to be racing, Craig? Or if you're on the chat, I'm guessing your race hasn't gone great. We are on safety car number 2 for the feature race, but I think it's number 4 overall for Baku now. We managed to get 2 in the sprint race plus a VSC. Was it VSC and 1 full safety car? Well, I've just been VSC and 1 full safety car actually in the sprint. Had carnage at the start. That's a great way to start your season 6. Delay getting the lobby going and then out at turn 2. So safety car is in this lap. Thornicus has become your de facto safety car. He'll now be waiting to time this launch to try and catch non-human out. Still weaving. And has gone now. Non-human wasn't falling for that. He's right on the back of him straight away as Conk comes down the inside of Steels, runs deep into turn 3 and ends up losing a place there to Scorenzi. Gornicus and non-human still out in front. They've dropped Steel Sneeze by nearly a second already off the restart. Panda and Thomas are going side by side into turn 4. Panda's trying to go round the outside on the run to turn 5. Can't find a way through there though. We've got Innate's dropped right off the back of the pack, trying to see if he's picked up any damage. Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what's happened to Innate. Thornicus and non-human now pulling that gap. It's over 1.3 seconds back to Steeled Sneeze, who's under attack from Scorenzi. As we've lost Gus Blitz, running at the front for so long. And this is safety car number 3. So the racing comes to a stop again for another safety car. And we've got, oh no, that was Gus Blitz's car. So Thornicus, non-human, have come into the pits, along with Scorenzi, Kong. There's a flurry of cars into the pits. The Ferraris of Scorenzi and Kong are stacking in the pit lane. So Still Sneeze has inherited the lead. Thornicus has come out in 7th place. still in front of non-human. Scorenzi out into 9th, Thomas into 10th. Moylan's been back in the pits, comes out in 11th. Speedy and Innate have both been in the pits again as well. So at the moment, Still Sneeze is leading this race, followed by Simseku, who's up 16 places off of his start. If anything can make up for not making it off the start line, it's got to be gaining 16 places in the first 10 laps. Conk not looking happy in the Discord. That is Ferrari teammate ending up stacking in the pits. Doesn't look like they've changed his front wing. Trying to get a look now, see what damage he's carrying. Front wing doesn't look damaged on the spectator view, but that doesn't mean he's not picked up some form of end plate damage, which is going to be a nightmare round the tight and twisty sections of this track. I think he is coming in for another stop to get the wing change now. We've definitely tightened up that pit entry. So our Ferrari they are ready with the wing. His rear left went on without rubber actually on the wheel, but then miraculously it appeared. At least they remembered to bring the right rear out this time. So hopefully Speedy and Conk can catch up to the back of the safety car queue, and we can get the safety car in and get some actual racing done. Queue now just coming up to turn 15. Get a feeling we are going to have another lap under safety car because Speedy's a little bit far back. Nope, safety car is in this lap. So we'll go back up to the front now as Still Sneeze becomes the de facto safety car. At what point will he decide to go? Everyone else has been leaving it as late as possible down this start-finish straight, to try and avoid giving the toe to the car behind. Are we going to be able to get a decent number of laps completed without incident now? Currently we've lost 4 drivers plus Blitz, Dixie and Sneeze, Dixie, Hobo and Scotty, as Still has gone now. Looks to have caught the back of the grid, napping slightly, but everyone seems to be through turn 1 without incident. A little sideways there for non-human. Manages to recover it and keep it out the barrier. Simseko dropping back slightly from Still Sneeze. And closing up as we come to turns 5 and 6. Thornicus is all over the back of Frenzy, and he's got non-human for company. Everyone looks to be making it through the castle section without incident this time. Let's go for tyre detail. Tyres. So Stilled and Sims out in front on 11 lap old hard tyres. Panda in third, currently on 6 lap old hards. And is holding nicely on the back of Sims. Still is opening that gap out in front. Got over 1.4 second advantage over Sims, who's going to be coming under pressure from Panda shortly. It's non-human and Frenzy trade places between turn 1 and 3, and it looks like Thornicus is trying to make a move up the inside. Not quite there, but is he going to go for a move up into turn 3? Side by side, and does get the move done on Frenzy into turn 3. And trying to chase down non-human. Thomas has got past Frenzy round the outside into turn 5. Ferrari or Scarenzi going past Frenzy now as well. He's more than going to try and make a move as well. Thinks better of it into turn 7, but is coming under pressure from behind. Everyone now close together. Panda getting a little bit sideways. So we've lost Frenzy. And Nate's had to reverse to get round the stranded car of Frenzy there, and I think has picked up a penalty for contact with his stricken car. And we're on safety car number 4. So we're at the halfway point. This is safety car number 4. Hopefully the old rule of no more than 4 safety cars still exists. We will see. Evening, Elizabeth. I'm guessing you're not happy with what happened for Scarenzi there. So everyone now making their way back round to the safety car queue. King Panda is currently leading from Find the Pass and Non-Human. Thornicus sitting in 4th. Thomas in 5th. Speedy's up into 6th now. Stiltneys in 7th, Conk in 8th, Sims in 9th, Moyland in 10th has tucked on a set of soft tyres. In 8th, currently in 11th. So tyre wise, Find the Pass is on 12 lap old hards. Don't think he'll be able to make it to the end on those tyres. 12 laps to go, another couple under safety car. Might be able to push a set of softs to the end. So we've got a 5-second penalty for innate speeding in the pit lane. I'm wondering if that's going to be a retirement in the pits. Speedy also into the pit. We're both coming back out onto track. Trying to read through Discord. Martin has left the Discord. Why am I even looking at Tier 2? This is the Tier 1 race. Tier 2 are not having much fun round Baku either by the looks of their Discord. So everyone is now on the back of the safety car queue. We've got 11 racers still running. 11 laps to go. Hopefully no more safety cars. So safety car in this lap. King Panda becomes your de facto safety car. I think that's about the 50th time I've said de facto in this stream. I don't know why I keep saying that word. So here we go. When will Panda decide to launch and try and find the pass out to open himself a gap? Will DRS ever be activated during this race? Panda has gone. Find the Pass was quick to react. Closes up into turn 1 but not close enough. Non-human looking for a move up the inside into turn 2. Little bit of contact there but nothing overkill. We've got yellow flag in sector 1. That is Moylan round at the exit of turn 2. Panda still managing to hold off, Find the Pass, Non-human having to defend there from Thomas, who's managed to make it past Thornicus. Still right on the back of Thornicus now. Side by side between Non-human and Find the Pass, and Non-human manages to make the pass on Find the Pass into turn 7. Everyone seems to be making it through the castle section. Can Non-human do anything now? Try and close down Panda. He's got an 0.8 second advantage in front as we've lost Speedy. We've lost Speedy between 13 and 14. And non-human. We've lost non-human at 16. And now we have safety car number 5. So get your votes in for driver of the day. My vote is going to Bert Mylander. He's led more laps than anyone else tonight. So in the pits we've got Find the Pass, Innate and Song. I'd imagine they're all going to be chucking on sets of soft tyres now. Try and push those all the way to the end. One thing I can say for these guys, if they make it to the end now, they are guaranteed points. This rate tier 2 over an hour late starting are going to be finished before tier 1. So let's run through, no one's on penalties. So Panda's stopped once, he's currently out in front. Thomas has stopped twice. Thornicus, Stilled and Sims have all stopped once. Moylan stopped 4 times. Find the Pass has stopped 3 times. Conk stopped 4 times. Innate has stopped 7 times. So the Alpha Tauri pit crew have had a lot of practice. Sainz is off the start. King Panda has gained 13 off the start. We're sitting in first. Thomas has gained 10. Sonicus has dropped 1 position. Stilled has gained 3. Sims has gained 13. Moyland is currently up 5. Find the Pass has dropped 3. Conk's gained 8. And Innate has gained 1. As this lap still on the safety car. That's Innate in for stop number 8. It won't disadvantage him at this point now. He was running in last place, or in 9th. Yes, Tom, that is correct. There are twice as many Xbox drivers still going compared to PlayStation. We've only actually lost 1 Xbox driver so far, and that was just Blitz. So we've got from the PlayStation side and out in front, King Phi Panda. Dornicus sitting in 3rd and Moyland in 6th. Xbox drivers, you've got Thomas in 2nd, Stilled in 4th, Sims in 5th, Find the Pass in 7th, Conk in 8th and Innate in 9th. I am hoping safety car will be called in at the end of this lap, which we should find out as he goes through the end of sector 2, and there it is. So it waits till after he's gone through sector 2 for the lead car to make it to sector 3 before it's called in. So King Panda gets another stab at the restart. This time with Thomas for company. Can he manage to maintain that gap? Catch Thomas sleeping in that Alpine. Any second now, and there he goes. Didn't catch Thomas out there. Thornicus has dropped a little bit back and runs deep into turn 1, which allows Steele to get past. He's going to put Thornicus under pressure from Sims as well. He manages to keep in front into turn 2. Thomas is all over the back of Panda at the moment as they go through turn 4. Run up now into turn 5. There's not really anywhere to pass through this section of track unless you're very brave. Panda look to get a little bit sideways on the exit there. Thomas almost pushing him round turn 7. We'll be looking to try and stay in the slipstream all the way down this back straight. Through turn 12 now. Pushing hard through 13. Breaking into 15. It's opened a little bit of a breathing gap behind to Steele. Panda looks to have got a better drive off of 16 there. He's opening the gap, but now with the slipstream, Thomas is bringing it back. We've got a Ferrari round and out on the exit of 19. That's Conk. As Thomas is going for the move up the inside into turn 1, gets it done, gets the car stopped, but Panda has a better drive out of turn 1 on the run up to turn 2. Gets the power down a little bit too soon, and I don't know if I just saw a spot of rain or if that's just half wishful thinking. And a stilled sneeze comes round the outside of Panda there. Where that move came from, I don't know, but gets it done. Panda's now dropped down into 4th place. Anyone else close? The Nate has dropped off the back of this front pack of 6. He is now 2 seconds back. Find the pass. I'm feeling he must have been into the pits and I just missed it in all the battling out in front. Wondering if he did get caught up in Conk's DNF. So still Sneeze now trying to hold on to the back of Thomas. Panda under pressure from Thornicus behind. Sims will be watching this, waiting to pick up any pieces that he can, along with Moylan right on the back of this battle for the front. Thomas takes our fastest lap with a 1:45, but Nate smashes that with a 1:44.4. The RS has now been enabled, so still will be under pressure from Thomas will be under pressure from Steele. Thornicus isn't in the DRS. but is under attack from Sims and Panda with the DRS as Moylan's trying to find a way past Panda. So we seem to have formed two groups here. We've got a battle out in front between Thomas and Steele, and then Thornicus is fighting off Sims, Panda and Moyland. And Nate is quickly closing up onto the back of that group as well. Thornicus has managed to close that gap up to Steele, so if he can stay within the DRS it will help him in his defence of third place. Sims starting to drop back slowly on Thornicus, coming pressure. I'll try saying that again. Panda coming under pressure from Moyland as they run down the start-finish straights. Thomas has opened a 1.7 gap now to Steele as Moyland's trying to make a move around the inside of Panda and gets that done. Innate following through with that overspeed from the double DRS. Panda not looking to give that place up. Innate does make the move done into turn one. Now looking to try and close up on Moyland as Moyland loses it out of turn 3, 2. Keeps it out the wall and keeps the car going, but he's dropped a lot of time there. Find the pass, now smashes the fastest lap with a 1:42.1. Thomas out in front as a 1.3 second gap back to Thornicus in second, who's coming under pressure from Steele, Sneeze and Sims. Innate is closing that gap down to Sims. Lost where I was then. Panda trying to close down and keep in the DRS of Innate. Moylan's dropped off the back after that poor exit from turn 2. Gonna have some work to do to try and close that gap up now. Thornicus has started closing in to Thomas. He's now under half a second gap. So he'll have the benefit of the DRS down the start finish straight. Can he gain? Innate has made a move on Sims. It looked to be before the DRS zone. Thornicus is all over the back of Thomas now. This is a tyre advantage. Thornicus on the slightly fresher hards. But it's possible that Thomas's mediums are starting to drop off now, which is giving Thornicus that advantage. Still Sneeze has dropped back. He's 1.6 back from Thomas now. And Thornicus has got the move done. Nate is still closing up into Steele. Nate's tyres are actually 3 laps older than Steele's. You'd expect Steele to have the traction advantage out of the corners. Guessing Moyland has pitted and is now going to try and make an attempt on the fastest lap. Thornicus and Thomas still within DRS. 0.7 as they go round turn 16. Thomas gets a little bit squirrely under power. Able to close up as Innate's going for the move up the inside of Steele Sneeze and gets the move done. being teammates. I wonder if there was actually a few bits of team orders there. Sims watching everything developing out in front of him. Thomas now needs to try and push, but loses it coming round turn 3. Manages to keep it out the barrier, but that's dropped him down into 5th place and going to put him under pressure from Panda now. That's given Thornicus a 2.8 second advantage over Innate in 2nd place now. Innate being put under pressure by Steele. They come into the castle section. And still holding on to the back of Thomas. Not been able to find a way past at the minute. This is, I think, our closest battle on track. And Moyland is closing up on the back of Find the Pass in his effort to try and take the fastest lap. We'll stay with Panda and see if he can get the move done on Thomas with the DRS. Got a yellow flag in sector 3. That's Moyland and Find the Pass, but that's been cleared now. Panda didn't manage to make the move into turn 1. Close into turn 2. Is he going to go for something into 3 with the DRS? Pulls to the inside of Thomas. Looks to have got the move done. As we've lost Thomas on the exit of turn 3. I was on board with Panda but couldn't see from the angle what happened there. Game has managed to clear Thomas's car there, so we're now down to 7 drivers. Thornicus in front, Innate is closing that gap down, but needs to push some more to try and get within the DRS before the end of the next lap. Still now has dropped back off of his teammate Innate, it's nearly 3 seconds back. Sims is 3 seconds back on Steele, Panda's 2 seconds back on Sims, and Moyland's managed to get past Find the Pass. Has he taken too much out of those softs though to really push for the fastest lap? Currently Find the Pass has the fastest lap on a 42.1. Moyland's current best is a 46.0. As we have lost Find the Pass on the exit of turn 19. So then there were 6, and we're on the final lap now. Thornicus. Let's get that back to out in front with a 1.6 second gap over Innate. Steeled 4 seconds back from Innate in 3rd. Sims in 4th, Panda in 5th, and Moyland sitting in 6th place trying to get that fastest lap. Thornicus now on the run down to turn 16. Innate is starting to close up some more. He's just teetering on the 1 second mark. Don't think he's going to be close enough to take the DRS. So challenge for the win here. there we have it. There is our race winner from our first cross-plate race. Thornicus takes the win, followed by Innate. Stilled will pick up the final podium place in third. Sims comes across to take fourth. Panda in fifth. And Moyland eventually will take sixth place. So we lost 12 drivers in that race. Sims picks up the game's driver of the day. My driver of the day. I'm going to stick with Bert Marlander driving the safety car. So there are your race results. Why won't you let me skip to show the race results? There we are. Thornicus takes the win, Innate takes second, Stilled takes third, Sims in fourth, Panda in fifth, Moyland in sixth. Final Pass was classified and Thomas was classified as well. Your DNFs were Conk, Non-Human, Speedy, Scorenzi, Martin, Frenzy, Dust Blitz, DXC Anthony, DXC Hobo, and Scotty. I'm going to have to end my stream there because I need to jump over and sort out the Rapid Pixel Racing CP2 race, which is due to start in the next 10 minutes. But I hope you've enjoyed the racing you've watched tonight, and I will be back next week to commentate on the next race, which will be Canada. Another technically street race, but hopefully one with less incidents. I will see you all next week.